Hello, everybody. This is The Poison Tree by Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay. Chapter 17. Hira's Quarrel, the Bud of the Poison Tree. Yes, that will do. Kunda shall submit, but if we do not make Surjamuki appear as poison in the eyes of Nagendra, nothing can be accomplished. So Hira set herself to divide the hearts hitherto undivided. One morning early, the wicked Hira came into her mistress's house ready for work. There was a servant in the Datta household named Kausalya, who hated Hira because she was head servant and enjoyed the favor of the mistress. Hira said to her, "Sister Kushi, I feel very strange today. Will you do my work for me?" Kausalya feared Hira. Therefore she said, "Of course I will do it. We are all subject to illness, and all the subjects of one mistress." It had been Hira's wish that Kausalya should give no reply, and she would make that a pretext for a quarrel. So shaking her head, she said, "You presume so far as to abuse me?" Astonished, Kausalya said, "When did I abuse anyone?" "What?" said Hira angrily. "You deny it? Why do you speak of my illness? Do you think I'm going to die? You hope that I'm ill, that you may show people how good you are to me. May you be ill yourself. Be it so. Why are you angry, sister? You must die some day. Death will not forget you, nor will he forget me. Death may never forget you. You envy me. May you die of envy. May your life be short. Go to destruction. May blindness seize upon you." Kausalya could bear no more. She began to return these good wishes in similar terms. In the act of quarreling, Kausalya was the superior, and therefore Hira got her deserts. Then Hira went to complain to her mistress. If anyone could have looked at her as she went, they would have seen no signs of anger on her face, but rather a smile on her lips. But when she reached her mistress, her face expressed great anger, and she began by using the weapon given by God to woman. That is to say, she shed a flood of tears. Surjamuki inquired into the cause. On hearing the complaint, she judged that Hira was in fault. Nevertheless, for her sake, she scolded Kausalya slightly. Not being satisfied with that, Hira said, "You must dismiss that woman, or I will not remain." Then Surjamuki, very much vexed with Hira, said, "You are very encroaching, Hira. You began the quarrel. The fault is entirely yours. And now you want me to dismiss the woman? I will do nothing so unjust. Go if you will. I will not bid you stay." This was just what Hira wanted. Saying, "Very well, I go," her eyes streaming with tears, she presented herself before the Babu in the outer apartments. The Babu was alone in the Boitakana. He was usually alone now. Seeing Hira weeping, he asked, "Why do you weep, Hira? I have been told to come for my wages." Nagendra, astonished, asked, "What has happened?" "I'm dismissed. Ma Thakurani has dismissed me." "But what have you done?" asked Nagendra. "Kushi abused me. I complained. The mistress believes her account and dismisses me." Nagendra, shaking his head and laughing, said, "That's not a likely story, Hira. Tell the truth." Hira, then speaking plainly, said, "The truth is I will not stay." "Why?" "The mistress has become quite altered. One never knows what to expect from her." Nagendra, frowning, said in a sharp voice, "What does that mean?" Hira now brought in the facts she had wished to report. What did she not say that day to Kunda Nandini Thakurani? On hearing it, Kunda left the house. Our fear is that some day something of the same kind should be said to us. We could not endure that. Therefore I chose to anticipate it. "What are you talking about?" asked Nagendra. "I cannot tell you, for shame." Nagendra's brow became dark. He said, "Go home for today. I will call you tomorrow." Hira's desire was accomplished. With his design she had quarreled with Kausalya. Nagendra rose and went to Surjamuki. Stepping lightly, Hira followed him. Taking Surjamuki aside, he asked, "Have you dismissed Hira?" Surjamuki replied, "Yes," and then related the particulars. On hearing them, Nagendra said, "Let her go. What did you say to Kunda Nandini?" Nagendra saw that Surjamuki turned pale. What did I say to her? She stammered. Yes, what evil words did you use to her? Surjamuki remained silent some moments. Then she said, You are my all, my present and my future. Why should I hide anything from you? I did speak harshly to Kunda. Then, fearing you would be angry, I said nothing to you about it. Forgive me that offense, I'm telling you all. She then related the whole matter frankly, from the discovery of the Boasnavi Haradasi to the reproof she had given to Kunda. At the end, she said, I am deeply sorrowful that I have driven Kunda Nandini away. I have sent everywhere in search of her. If I had found her, I would have brought her back. Nagendra said, Your fault is not great. Could any respectable man's wife, hearing of such a stain, give refuge to a guilty person? But would it not have been well to think a little whether the charge was true? Did you not know of the talk about Taracharn's house? Had you not heard that Debindra had been introduced to Kunda 3 years before? Why did you believe a drunkard's words? I did not think of that at the time. Now I do. My mind was wandering. As she spoke, the faithful wife sank at Nagendra's feet, and clasping them with her hands, wetted them with her tears. Then raising her face, she said, O dearer than life, I will conceal nothing that is in my mind. Nagendra said, You need not speak. I know that you suspect me of feeling love for Kunda Nandini. Surjamuki, hiding her face at the feet of her husband, wept. Again, raising her face, sad and tearful as the dew-drenched lily, and looking into the face of him who could remove all her sorrows, she said, What can I say? Can I tell you what I've suffered? Only lest my death might increase your sorrow, I do not die. Otherwise, when I knew that another shared your heart, I wished to die. But people cannot die by wishing to do so. Nagendra remained long silent. Then, with a heavy sigh, he said, Surjamuki, the fault is entirely mine, not yours at all. I have indeed been unfaithful to you. In truth, forgetting you, my heart has gone out towards Kunda Nandini. What I have suffered, what I do suffer, how can I tell you? You think I've not tried to conquer it, but you must not think so. You could never reproach me so bitterly as I have reproached myself. I'm sinful. I cannot rule my own heart. Surjamuki could endure no more. With clasped hands, she entreated bitterly, Tell me no more. Keep it to yourself. Every word you say pierces my breast like a dart. What was written in my destiny has befallen me. I wish to hear no more. It's not fit for me to hear. Not so, Surjamuki, replied Nagendra. You must listen. Let me speak what I have long striven to say. I will leave this house. I will not die, but I will go elsewhere. Home and family no longer give me happiness. I have no pleasure with you. I'm not fit to be your husband. I'll trouble you no longer. I will find Kunda Nandini, will go with her to another place. Do you remain mistress of this house? Regard yourself as a widow, since your husband is so base. Are you not a widow? But base as I am, I will not deceive you. Now I go. If I am able to forget Kunda, I will come again. If not, this is my last hour with you. What could Surjamuki say to these heart-piercing words? For some moments she stood like a statue, gazing on the ground. Then she cast herself down, hid her face, and wept. As the murderous tiger gazes at the dying agonies of his prey, Nagendra stood calmly looking on. He was thinking, She'll die today or tomorrow as God may will. What can I do? If I willed it, could I die instead of her? I might die. But would that save Surjamuki? No, Nagendra, your dying would not save Surjamuki, but it would be well for you to die. After a time, Surjamuki sat up, again clasping her husband's feet. She said, Grant me one boon. What is it? Remain 1 month longer at home. If in that time we do not find Kunda Nandini, then go. I will not keep you. Nagendra went out without reply. Mentally, he consented to remain for a month. Surjamuki understood that. She stood looking after his departing figure, thinking within herself, My darling, I would give my life to extract the thorns from your feet. You would leave your home on account of this wretched Surjamuki. Are you or I the greater?